This is my Durham region real estate summer market update and my fall 2023 preview. Hey, my name is Brett Perot. I'm a realtor in the GTA, and this channel focuses on GTA real estate news, market updates, and educational videos so you can stay informed when it comes to buying and selling real estate. If you find any part of this channel valuable, what I'd like you to consider doing is subscribe, hit the notification button so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And you can always click the first link in the description and book a discovery call with us so we can chat about the market or your prospective buy or sell. All right, so I'm going to go over the summer market pretty quickly. We've settled into a slower period, and this is pretty typical of the summer market in the GTA and Durham region specifically. Although there's a little bit of differences in the Durham region when it comes to one of the most important factors, which is months of inventory. So we've stayed under 1.5 months of inventory in the Durham region municipalities that border the 401, which is the place the majority of people are moving, especially if they're commuting into the city. The days on market, which is an important indicator, has remained at around 2 weeks. So places are still selling pretty quickly. The next one we look at is the average list to sale price ratio, and it's over 100% at 104%. That means not a lot of places are selling for under asking. So prices have remained pretty stable throughout the summer months after peaking in the month of May. Overall, it's really hard to say based on the summer months what the health of the GTA and Durham region real estate market is, just because it's a slower period where you have less buyers, you have less inventory coming to market. And you may say, well, Brett, there's less inventory coming to market in the summer months. Doesn't that explain why there's only 1.5 months of inventory? That may be true for other parts of the GTA, but in Durham, it's been under 1.5 for the majority of the year. Okay, so for the fall, is this kind of flattening or maybe even a slide down lower prices going to continue? And it's really dependent on whether or not the Bank of Canada decides to raise interest rates or they decide to hold them at what they are currently. If they decide to hold the interest rates where they are, I could really see a lot more buyers coming into the market with a little bit more confidence. And even though we're going to have increased inventory in the fall, I think that amount of buyer demand is going to overwhelm, especially when we look back in the previous part of the year where the months of inventory has remained pretty much the same. And as well, earlier in the year, we had an interest rate hold, and it brought a lot more buyers' confidence to get back into the market. So if you are a buyer now and you've remained diligent during the summer months, it might be good to pick up something that's acceptable to you before going into September when they announce the rates. Because if they move them up, what's going to happen is it's going to eat away at your purchasing power, and you may not be able to get what you want, especially with more buyers coming into the market, and especially if the months of inventory is remaining at the same level it has throughout the rest of the year. If you're a seller going into the fall market, what I think if they decide to hold interest rates, what you should be doing right now is getting your house ready to list. What I'm saying is that there's a lot of things you can do if you're wanting to spruce up the place. So that includes painting a nice neutral color, painting baseboards to freshen things up. And if you're looking to spend in that $5,000 to $7,000, $10,000 range, you could even consider getting new countertops for your kitchen if it's looking a little dated. Or even these days, they can do a really good job at painting cabinets, so you don't need to replace a whole kitchen. You can just get that nice, fresh, white look in your kitchen that really pops, gives that wow factor when people come into the showing and they want to bid more on your house. Now, you can still be doing those things now, even if you expect an interest rate increase, because it's only going to help you in the long run, say, if it is concrete your plan to sell this fall. If we get an interest rate increase for you as a seller, I still think there's going to be increased buyer demand. It may not be as much, but what it's going to do, it's going to set you apart from some of the other houses that just decided to throw it on and list it that don't really have that pop and wow factor. And even if we have that interest rate increase, we have so many people coming into this province and they're just continuing on with the immigration, and these people need places to live. So that aspect of pricing is very strong at the moment. And I don't think we're going to see a massive slide, even if they do decide to raise interest rates. Particularly, and I've been saying this for a long time, is if you're a boomer aged person looking to retire, cash out of the Durham region, and maybe move to a slower locale, there's a good opportunity to really pad the retirement investment account and get out of the expensive Durham region and move to somewhere really nice a little bit further away. If you want to talk about your buying prospects or your selling prospects and get some advice on what to fix up, you can always book a discovery call with us by clicking the first link in the description below. And that's it for my summer update and my fall market preview. I'll see you on the next video.